In France today, Maria Marine Le Pen seems to be gaining momentum, and many people are considering that she may probably be the next president of France. And I disagree. Now, the analogies that they're using and the one, two, three, it's Brexit and the election of Donald Trump and then Le Pen. And I think that the first two aren't sure for real to set up a precedence or anything that will give confidence in my mind that Le Pen could be the president of France. Now, anything could happen, and it's possible that it could happen. But in my view, look at it here. Brexit right now is in trouble in that it's causing Britain some problems, and the court recently said that the politicians have some saying it, and there seems to be a deja vu in Britain in which many people are reconsidering whether that was the right move. Now, with Donald Trump, he belonged to one of the mainstream parties. Here is the Republican or the Democrats, and his position might not have changed much his outcome. In other words, Hillary Clinton has had some deadly, mortal issues that anybody else running against her probably could have won. Um, and of course, we're seeing where Mr. Donald Trump has made some promises that it's a lot of faith that you'll be able to accomplish them or keep them. So Le Pen, I don't think that she's going to really make it because her party seems to be a fringe party. It's not any of the major ones as Trump, and Brexit is not necessarily it's not complete yet. Notwithstanding, I believe that through the scriptures that Europe will eventually be individual nations as opposed to a bloc, and globalism and all that funny stuff ain't going to fly because the whole point with globalism is that it's trying to set up a place where the Antichrist or the Pope could rule the world. And this is not going to happen. So globalism ain't going to fly. People are going to be going back on it because it's affecting the nationalism in nations. And the same thing with the European Union. Many of the nations have been independent for so long, and now to come and merge into a union in which the leader is from some other territory, and it's obvious it would seem as though he's going to favor his region more than others, which might necessarily be so. But nations want to still have their name out there as legitimately, um, relevant as opposed to being just a part of a notion. And so we're going to see a pullback or clawback on this whole national, this world unity and this globalization. Um, Poor nations going to reject the big nations dominating them. It seems to be something as colonialism again, and so it's not going to fly. So Le Pen, I'm not sure whether she's going to be able to make it. I mean, she's trying to get on some issues that she thinks that people are going to be moving on: immigration, the Muslims, this and that and so on. And she's trying to say Brexit, Donald Trump. Next thing is going to be her, but I doubt really it's going to be her. There's a probability, but I think it's with 3% that she's going to make it. Now, in our elections here, I thought that Hillary would have won, but here comes Mr. Trump. And I don't know why I thought that she could win because I know that the world is heading towards authoritarianism and, is going to head into some winds in which economy is going to be destroyed and the world is going to collapse. So, anything can happen and anybody who could precipitate that may have a chance. Hillary would have been reconciliatory and she would have been trying to maintain things and help things to go forward. But here we are, and we're running into some winds that are howling. And I think at the end of the day, the whole world is going to collapse and everything is going to be over. So with Le Pen, she doesn't have to contribute to this because she's irrelevant as far as it goes. Um, so uh, she's being sort of um, has a revival of hope and a spirit of yes, I'm going to do it, but I think hardly. I don't think she's going to make it to France. Um, the world is going to turn back on all this fascism and all this kind of right wing stuff that seemed to be the trend is going to be rolling back very soon.